Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am working on week 20 in my 2022 Project Life album, and I am using my May Studio Calico monthly kit. For my title card, I use this card that says currently, and then I'm putting the May wood veneer piece on, as well as the chipboard. And then I'm using my roller adhesive that I get on Amazon to adhere it down to the card. And then I'm going to place my chipboard down and press firmly so it sticks. And I wanted to add a label, but I figured I would do that later. So then this one here is a photo of my Mexican pizza from Taco Bell. And I'm using this rainbow 3x4 card so I can do a little bit of journaling on it. So then I'm just gonna tape the two together using just some random washi tape I have. And I wanted to add a chipboard piece to it because I usually tend to forget to add those. So I went ahead and added one to the top. And then I'm going to use these stamps that I got from Retro Hip Mama to stamp out Yum. And then I just journaled about how they came back out on May 19th. And I just had to have one because it had been a while. This 3x4, I am just adding a chipboard piece there. And this month's kit came with like these floral die cuts. So on that photo of my little doggy, I'm going to go ahead and just adhere it to the side of the photo and then cut off the excess. Next, I'm going to adhere this little 2x2 photo onto this 3x4 card from Studio Calico as well. And then I'm going to just journal a little bit at the bottom about how it was my first year being team mom for my son's baseball team. And they had got me these end of the season gifts. This next 6x4 is three 2x2 photos just all together of my dog. Sorry for the glare on her photo right there, but I'm just going to go ahead and adhere it down to this rainbow stripe card. The kit also came with some like acetate strips, phrases, so I put it at the bottom corner, and then I used one of my Studio Calico labels just to fill in the top part there so it kind of balances out the photo. And I totally forgot that when you use the adhesive roller, it will show through. So I just added these two puppy hearts that I had to kind of cover it up. For this next photo, I am adhering two 3x4s together. One is a card that says watching, and then the other one is just a screenshot of the Chippendales movie that recently came out. And my son and I decided to have a movie night, so we watched it. And I just leave it single. I thought I wanted to add something to it, but simple it is. Moving on to the right side, I am going to go ahead and work on this flip of my, what do you call them? Stuffed jalapenos. So the top cover is the ingredients. You flip it, it's the end result. And then on this card, it has 1 to 5. And I went ahead and I listed out 3 different food things that we made or tried this week. So one was the Coke and coffee creamer. Then we did pickles with chamoy, tahini, fruit roll-up, and gushers. And then we made these stuffed jalapenos. So then I'm going to use this hinge that I made to adhere them all together. I just wanted to make sure that I adhered it down correctly, so when you flip it up, it was going to be the correct way. My card was a tad bit bigger than my photo, so I just went ahead and trimmed off the excess, and there, that flip is done. This photo is a photo of my son at his new student orientation for the new school he will be attending for this next school year. So I went ahead and used one of these little label stickers, kind of looks like a flower. And then I'm going to adhere it to that photo. And then in this kit as well came with the matching stamp sets. So they had one that fit perfectly in this little label with like line paper lines. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp that on there and then just fill in new student orientation. I usually try to stamp off camera because I get so nervous. I don't know why, but this one came out pretty good. This next one is going to be a flip up as well. This 3x4 card says peace and quiet, and then when you flip it, it's gonna have a photo of me in our sit down or walk in jacuzzi tub because I had hurt my back over the weekend, so I decided to soak a bit, and I had my little drinky drink with me. So I'm gonna go ahead and just adhere this together and create that flip up. And then I'm going to go ahead and adhere this chipboard piece. I wanted it on the front, but I put it on the inside. This next photo is a picture of my CBD roll-on that I use because I had injured my back. I needed that to help with the pain. And I'm going to go ahead and just adhere down this little phrase strip that's like acetate, or not acetate. I think it's vellum. So I'm just going to adhere it to the side. This next 6x4, I'm going to adhere this beautiful floral die cut that came in the pack on the side where these stripes are. But first I'm going to go ahead and grab a label that I have in my Studio Calico box. And I'm going to adhere it, I believe, to the top, just to kind of fill in space. This weekend while we were home, I took out my Canon camera, so I took a selfie with it. I rarely ever do, but took a selfie in the backyard with the sun, so thought I'd add that in. Once again, I'm adding that vellum phrase from the kit to the bottom part of the picture. So then I'm trying to decide if I want to add something else to it. So I grab a chipboard because I'm trying to use up everything that comes in the kit as much as I can. So I use a chipboard piece, and then I decide to grab some, um, oh, there's a heart. And I think I add an enamel dot, only one, because I'm weird like that. But I thought that created my triangle effect. This next photo is a picture of my son with my parents. They rarely ever take photos, and I always hound them about that because I'm like, if something were to ever happen to you, I only have old photos of you, and we would like current photos of you for memories because, well, hey, we are memory keepers, aren't we? So then I add here this chipboard piece that says Oh, I think I was going to use it. It said good stuff, but then I thought it looked a little weird. So I just put G and it says grow. And I thought that was perfect for this cute little family photo of them. And then I just add 3 different size puppy hearts to that side of the photo. Call it done. This next 6x4 photo, I adhere the good stuff chipboard to this one. And I always try to include at least one sunset, just because the view from my backyard, it's amazing and I can never get tired of it. And then I adhere another one of those vellum phrases at the bottom. And then I call this second page done. I hope everyone is doing well and enjoying. Well, if you're having nice weather where you live, I hope you're enjoying this nice weather. It's been about in the high 80s, 90s where we are in Southern California, so it's been feeling a lot like summer. So here's where I find the label that I want to use at the bottom of the title card. And then I'm going to just stamp the dates on there eventually. But for now, I'll just put it aside because I do have a insert for this week as well. My son had his baseball closing ceremony, which we were at the field from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. But the kids had so much fun. There was zip lining. There was tons of different bouncy bounce houses you can go in. There was food, shopping. So it was really, really nice. So for this one, I'm going to add here down one of the phrases. It says, "You are my sunshine." So I thought that was perfect. And then I think I'm going to call it done. Yeah, I think so. This bottom card here, it's just a couple of pictures of my son with his friends. And then I remembered to use a chipboard piece on there. And then I'm trying to decide what else I want to add. So I put this label that says the best, and it's blue to match the Dodgers, which is the team he was on. And then I'm trying to decide, like, what can I add to this card? So I saw these labels and I decided to add them as like the background to the card. So it kind of fills in that negative space. I'm going to trim off anything that's hanging over the edge, and I believe I call that one done, possibly. Yep. Then I'm going to pull out the cards from the back, and I'm going to fill in this one here. It's a photo of me getting ready to draw, and then the ending result. Oh, I guess I'm going to work on the bottom card first. So we had some s'mores in our backyard. Um, Last summer, I believe, I bought a fire pit for us because we love to hang out outside. So my son asked if we could do s'mores. So that's him roasting his marshmallow. And same thing, since I didn't map my photos, it was missing something. So I pull out my little handy dandy labels from Studio Calico, and I'm going to cut one in half and use one on each photo. So it'll help fill in that negative space. And then once it is all adhered down, and then I am trying to think of what I should write in the labels. So I'm just gonna write like Avery wanted to roast marshmallows or s'mores, and then it says in this house we have family time outside during this nice weather. And then here I am adding yet another one of those puffy hearts. I'm going to be so sad once I run out. I think they're from Studio Calico, but I don't remember. But I'm going to have to try to find them. Or if you have them and you know where they're at, please comment down below so I can buy more. I'm in that right photo. It's hard to tell, but it's there's 3 skewers roasting marshmallows. So I just wrote um, grandma, my son's name, and my name, so I knew who was in there. That one's done. Then I'm going to go back up to this little art photo that I have. And I believe this one is just going to be super simple. Just adhering the photos down. And then I'm also going to use one of those vellum phrases again at the bottom. Then I grabbed the chipboard to see if there was anything I can add. Like I said, I'm trying to make sure I use them instead of hoarding them because I just have so much. And then I was gonna add some enamel dots, but I end up using these like kind of like puffy ones that like are in the same color scheme. Then I was thinking I was going to add some die cuts that I already had, but didn't like how they looked on that 6x4 card. Then I found this label that I'm going to cut in half. And then once I adhere that label, I decided to call it done, but I ended up popping off one of those circle puffy stickers, so I just grabbed another one instead of looking for it. And then I go ahead and place these cards in. Then I get the last card that's a journaling card, and I just used the stickers that came with the kit to spell out s'mores, drew a couple lines with my rulers, and then wrote out how we love having family time with s'mores. And that page is done. So I'm going to go back to the first page here and use a die cut that says celebrate. And then I just wrote out about how I'm just so proud of my son. And this year or this season, I can tell he's had a big change in or progress in how he plays and his fielding. And, you know, I'm his #1 fan and will always be his #1 fan. And then I just adhered this photo to the back of the 6x4 card. And that is it. So here is the, and I just wanted to say thank you guys and girls for watching. I do appreciate it. If you do like what you see, go ahead and give me a like and a subscribe. And I will be seeing you on next week's video. Until then, I hope you guys enjoy. Have a great week, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. And don't forget to follow me over on Instagram at The Simple Life of Lisa.